So how to build your first mobile app. Okay, this is the topic what I'm going to talk with you today. So our company is Keydos Infotech Private Limited. We do build website development, mobile applications, CRMs, and e-commerce platforms for our clients who are based out in India as well as a global. Okay. I'm Karthik. As I said, I'm the founder of Keydos. I work with a team of 18 people currently in India, and we have teams located in Philippines and US as well. And I like to work with the people like you who are young, talented, and who are tech-minded. Now, coming to why mobile apps matter. Uh, See, everyday activities are mostly running on mobile application itself. Whenever we need something, we'll be booking online through mobile app instead of going to the desktop and opening the website and using this particular websites. We'll be going for the mobile applications because, as the stat says, there are 7 billion of smartphones used globally. The primary goal of any business will be reaching to the customer, and when the customers are on mobile, we need to go on to the mobile application itself. Okay, it's everyday lifestyle. Now if I want to book a food, I'll be going to the online and booking it from the online. If I want to book groceries, I'll be going online and booking on the web. What is mobile application development? So definition of the mobile application development. Mobile app development is the process of creating software application designed to run on mobile devices involving UI, coding, testing, and maintenance. Here, UI comes like it's a designing which we'll be doing in Figma, and then we'll be converting it into the design HTML or else a React.js design where mobile applications will be used for the hybrid applications. Coming to the development approach and the platforms, it includes native, comes like Android and iOS native. If I want to build application only for the Android, we'll be building in the native Android. If we want to build it for iOS, then we'll be building native iOS application. Or else there will be a cross-platform called as hybrid or else a cross-platform. Like we'll be building one application which will be working both on Android as well as iOS application. Means one-time code and launch in both platforms like iOS and the Android. Okay. There will be different languages to build these particular mobile applications and the tools. That depends varies from client to client as well as uh, application which we are going to develop. Like it may be an e-commerce or else a fintech or else a gaming application or else a normal attendance management system applications. Based on the requirement, the technology as well as the tools will be keep on changing. All right. For example, let's take a food ordering application. What exactly we'll be doing as a user, we'll be opening the app and then explore all the menu what they have in that particular application. Like categories, we will be checking what category of food we have, what courses we have, desserts, what we have it, and beverages. We'll be checking the images, description, and the pricing of that particular product. Now, we'll be choosing whichever we liked it. Then we'll be going to the customize option. Like we'll be checking if suppose I select an ice cream, I'll be asking for a scoop of ice cream with top of nuts on that, and quantity I'll be telling I want a 90 ml scoop or a 100 ml scoop, and then I'll be going on to the order. Okay. After finalizing this selection, user will be going into the cart where we'll be checking what particular product we have added to the cart, what quantity we have added, and how much the pricing it is showing, and then we'll be giving our delivery address where we are going to deliver the product. Okay, and then select the payment method what we'll be having, and then we'll be confirming the app. Once the order was confirmed, user will receive an in-app notification confirming that the order was received and it is being processed. Okay, so this particular process from where the user has been logged in, ordered, selected menu, added his requirements, and ordered the product, and that comes to the delivery agent as well as the particular restaurant where we have added. This complete flow will be developing from end to end. Like say, for the user, we'll be doing user mobile application, and for the delivery boy, we'll be using a delivery boy mobile application. We'll be designing this initially, and then we'll be developing it using Android or else an iOS or else a React.js or cross-platform applications. The tools what we are going to use here is an Android Studio for Android development and the iOS for the Apple product development, and Figma for the designings of the screens, where we'll be initially show all the designs done on the Figma to the clients, and then we'll be converting into the React as well as, and then we'll be developing it with the server side application. Okay. How the app works, as I said, front end user will be saying, let's say this was the application what we have developed previously for one of our clients. So here you can see there's a groceries, vegetables, and multiple kind of bookings can be done from this particular application. So front end you are seeing now is an UI design, and the backend what handles the data and the logic. See, let's say now there I am showing you 2% off on ringer. Okay, this 2% off was came from the backend, which was handling the data in the backend and the logic, where we have kept that as a 2% off. It was showing in the front end for the users now. Okay, now what user will be doing? Your user will be clicking on this, then it will be going on to the detail page where we'll be showing all the details of the particular ringer, the content of that, where it was organized from, and how much it is costing. Their user will be selecting their quantity, how much they want to order, and the price they will be checking it, and they'll be placing it as an cart. Here you can see in the cart, it shows that 2 items like this will be showing on the cart. Okay. As I said, tools for the development. Recently, we came into the no-code tool where a user or a client no need to do any coding. Just he go on to the applications like Glib, and he can enter the what he want. He can type the prompt, and once he submit it, it will generate a no-code application for him to launch. Okay, this was still not yet that scaled, but the process is going on with the no-code tools. But code-based tools, as I said, Android Studio will be using Java or else Kotlin for developing the Android application, Xcode for the Shift, and Flutter for the draft, and React Native using the JavaScript we will be using for Android application development. And the cross-platform we will use in Flutter and React Native for the cross-platform as well. This tool will be supporting to launch on Play Store as well and as App Store. 5 simple steps to build an application. First, we need to plan it, what we want to build. Like we are going to build this particular so-and-so application. We need to sketch it. Either it is on the Figma or else with a pen and paper, you can just draw the screens like what we are going to design, what model I want to be, how the user need to look, where we need to focus on screen sizing. Either we need to focus on buttonings or else we need to focus on the promotion part, or else any particular module I want to incorporate in this design. We'll be doing all these things in the Figma or else a pen and paper designing. You can use pen and paper as if you don't have a Figma expert, you can draw it with your pen. You can see the visualization like wireframe, like home screen. Next comes to the product detail page. In that, adding multiple data. Next, clicking on the submit goes to the cart page. We need to design a cart page over there, and we'll be adding the format, what format we need to show the cart, where we need to give a user to add his delivery location, where we'll be giving the payment gateway button, and from there we'll be taking to the payment gateway page. And once the payment was done, we'll be showing the success page. This is all we need to design first. We need to design and we need to link one-to-one page and show it to the end customer, or else you can see for yourself if it's in your application. Then you need to analyze whether anything is missing or validations. Do we miss any screens? Then once we finalize this, we'll be going into the front end part. What we do in the front end part will be converting these Figmas into interactive designs. Let's say in Figma, if we create a button for view card, if I click on that, it will not go anywhere. It will stay in the same page only. When we make it an interactive design, once we click on the button, it will act where it need to go back. Let's say if I click on view, it will show complete details of that particular product. If I click on order, it will go onto the cart page. These interactions will be done in the front end. Okay. Now come this front end, once all the designs are converted into the front end part, then we'll be connecting with the back end. Back end, we can use Firebase, or else we can use Laravel, we can use Node.js, any particular technology, whatever we are convenient. Again, which technology will be useful for that particular business. If it goes to the e-commerce, now most of the people are going on to the Shopee cart, or else they are going on to the Node.js. Based on their requirement, we'll be linking up this particular designs to the backend. What backend does? Backend will store complete data in that particular server and its code. Let's say Firebase. Firebase, mostly we will be using Firebase for sending the notifications to the customer in the front end. Let's say most of the people, like Zomato is the most famous food ordering app, right? Their main business was coming through the Firebase, because Firebase will be giving user alert every time. A funny post recently came out from Zomato, like, "Are you feeling hungry? Order it online currently." It's sent to all the users who use Zomato. So this notification sending will be done from the Firebase. In the back end, what we do is we'll be listing all the products. We'll be putting any conditions, content, SKU, what was the order quantity available, how much a particular user can order this particular product. These all conditions will be written in the backend. And then we'll be testing the application. There goes, we'll be launching the application. In the launch, we'll be testing it with, again, 100 real users. Uh, when I launch an application in the Play Store or App Store, will not directly go for mass public. Not only us, any product which was launched in the Play Store or App Store will be releasing it for the limited customers, for 100 people or a 200 people, and then we'll be taking inputs from them. Any errors are coming, real-time user testing will be happen here in this 100 and 200 people. Once we got the input, we'll be revise the designs if there is any input on the design, or else we'll be realizing on the functionality. If there is any issues on the functionality, then we'll be fixing those, and then we launch the beta version to the people. Okay, this is how the launch, from the app idea to the launch, will be happen in these 5 stages. Resources for learning mobile applications, you can go on to the YouTube platforms. Channels like Code with Harry is a famous channel where even we'll be taking inputs from those channels to give employees a training session, or else any tutorials if they want to give. This helps for the beginners as well as the intermediate learners. It covers mostly coding fundamentals, how to build your app projects, and modern frameworks, what they are coming up with. Or else you can go on to the online course platforms like freecodecamp.org. That's a free coding camp. And Coursera also provides some of the free courses for basic learning of the mobile application. And Udemy, as you all know, it provides a free course. And initially, you need to learn the design part if you want to design a mobile application, and then you need to go for the development part in the backend. As I said, the technologies you can use Java, Kotlin, or else React.js, Flutter. As everyone wants to show their application on both Android and iOS, the current demand was on hybrid application on Flutter and the React Native application structures. Yeah. Thank you. You can ask me if you have any questions so that I'll be answering your questions.
there is a question in the chat box. Sir, does Play Store cost the owners to launch an app for it?
Play Store will not cost you to launch it, but uh, App Store will cost you $300 per year. You need to pay for the Apple people. So on the Play Store, it is free. You can launch it. You need to create an account and you can launch it.
Students, you can share your questions in the chat box.
So I see that what if the initial 100 customers did not give any feedback? The launch will be done only to the known people. Will not launch to the market. Okay. The known people will be taking the reviews. Let's say your friends will be installing it and they'll be telling you like this particular button is not convenient for me, or else this particular functionality is breaking when I'm doing the payment. These kind of inputs you will be getting from your friends, nearby people, or else if you approach your college, they'll be asking you to launch the application in your college. They'll be using it. They'll be giving you the feedback. Based on that, we need to improve it.
Please share your questions in the chat box.
No, Firebase is not like a AWS or Docker. Firebase is completely a different one. AWS and Docker will be launching the application in that particular thing, but Firebase will be pushing you the notifications, take the inputs from the customers and pushing you the notifications.
Any more questions, guys? Please share your questions. So there is a question in the chat box.
No, if you install the application from the Play Store or App Store, owner will not gain any money. If your application is a paid application on the Play Store, then you will be getting on every download. User will be paying you, but most of the applications will be free because for the download, no company will ask user to pay. When user do transactions in your application, then you will be getting the payment. Or else, if your application is focused on the AdSense, if you bring ads onto your application, then those ads will be paying you, but Play Store and App Store downloads will not gain any money for the owner. It depends on the functionalities and the application, what you needed. Let's say if you want to go for an e-commerce, it costs you somewhere around approx of $1,000 to $2,000 based on your requirement and the modules you incorporate. It differs from app to app. It will be differ.
Any more questions? I think so. We have completed with the questions, right? Thank. Okay, that is a question, sir. Again.
Yeah, still we have a career in mobile application developments. People say that AI studios are launching applications and the thing, but it's all about the human touch where we'll be incorporating and human brain where we'll be creating the prompt as well. Even for creating an application in the Android Studio as using AI, we need to give a prompt. Okay, that prompt will be provided by the user, and only the developer will know that particular module names and the technology terms where he can incorporate in the content and push it to the AI. The two, again, when it comes to the integration of the payment gateways and the SMS APIs for the notification and the thing, AI was not that extent to build customization. Once AI given application, we need to create those modules in the backend and we need to incorporate with that particular application which was out from the AI. So still, yeah, there is a scope both for the Android and iOS. As I said, you need to focus on hybrid application for the Flutter because every company wants to launch the same application in both places. No one is wanting to focus only on Android or no one is wanting to focus only on iOS.
Great. I think so. No more questions. If you have questions, please drop it in the chat box. Sir will be replying. Students, please drop your questions in the chat box. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. I think so. There are no more questions.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you
Yes.
all.
Thank you so much, sir, for the
Yeah.
insightful and engaging session we have today. It was a
Mhm.
great session having you today. We are our team of Slate Valley, and we are honored to have you today on this platform with a great insights and of mobile app development.
Yeah. Thank you, Karteek Garu, for joining us today and giving your valuable time to us. And we are so glad to have you on the platform of Slate Valley.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you.
And this is great to get a session from you. And we are so glad. And thank you for inspiring and being mentor for me for long, and keep me supporting. And I'm
Yeah.
so. And I also thank to my team Slate Valley, who was working from past 30 days restlessly and making this Linux 30 strongly and vibrantly.
Yeah, I have seen all your previous sessions as well on online, and I'm happy that you are helping the people to know what is going to be in corporate life before they are entering into that, and you are telling them what is going to come in future when they're studying in the college itself. That's a great one.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure to have you here and making the such a time, and it is not easy to make time for a person and giving a session. And from the compare like coming to those 30 mentors who given time to me and on behalf of Slate Valley, I'm thanking everyone there. And my team was like working restlessly for these things from past long days, and this made us to come up with 30 insightful sessions. And thank you once again.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for being part of Slate Valley once again.
Yeah.
It was a great session having to you. We'll be planning next more great sessions with you again.
Sure. Will do.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.